All right. Shalom. First and foremost, before I start, all praises, honor, and glory goes unto Yahweh, Bahashem, yahawashi, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well and taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations unto the brothers pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. And in this lesson, man, I want to be going into, all right, the beloved that you see here on the screen, man. And I very, very, very much so recommend to follow this page and to get highly edified, man. All right, which his page is Yahawashi is coming back. Okay. And as you see on the screen. And I'm going based off of the 6-minute mark. All right. 6 minutes and 30 seconds where he says, he mentions that there's so many ways to go about this. All right. About what? Let's read the title. It says, appreciate what Yahawashi gave you. All right. And you know, there's a lot of things that Yahawashi gave us. That Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi gave us, man. They were including the talents that we have in his truth. All right. The spiritual gifts that we have. All right. In his ministry. Okay. And the way I want to go about it, all right, is just how the Lord, you know, appreciate how the Lord gave us, all right, you know, what we need while we do what our spiritual gifts are that have been given to us, man. All right. Be grateful for what the Lord gave us, man. All right. He covered our needs, man. All right. And on top of that, he throws us a bone or two, man. All right. He gives us what we, you know, our desires, you know, our little, you know, desires here and there. Okay. Ultimately, it's going to be fulfilled in the kingdom. All right. But on this side, all right, the Lord still throws us a bone or two, man. You know. Hey, but focusing on the needs, man, because the Lord gives us what we need, man. Okay. So you can't ever say, you know, you're lacking on food, you know, lacking on having a roof over your head. Okay. You know, clean clothes. All right. Hey, the Lord gave us what we need, man. Okay. So, hey, we have to be very, very appreciative of them, man. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with 1 Timothy chapter 6, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, and having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. So scripture is telling us, hey, man, with, you know, just having food and clothes on your back, hey, let us be, you know, satisfied with that, man. All right. Hey, you don't need all the expensive clothes, man. All right. You don't need the most finest and dinest things in the world, man. And, you know, make your life all about getting that and stuff, man. All right. Hey, man. Hey, be happy that the Lord gave you what, you know, gave you food for the day. Right. Be happy that the Lord gave you, you know, enough to nurture your body, man. In reality, man, we don't even need to eat a lot, man. All right. We don't have to eat, you know, two to three times a day. And the Lord will still provide for us to eat like that as well, man. All right. The Lord will let us, you know, eat so we can get full, man. All right. Because in reality, all we need is a little bit of food to nurture us, man. Okay. So like I said, man, like I mentioned earlier, man, hey, not only does the Lord give us what we, you know, need for the human body to survive, but he gives us a little bit more than that, man. You know? So, hey, well, the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, man, you know, a little food is well for a man well nurtured, man. All right, so you don't need to eat a lot, you know? But, hey, the Lord will always give us what we need and some, man. All right, because guess what? If you're, you know, your mind is just focused on having the finer things in life, all right, having your mind all about getting that money, all right, taking your time away from the Lord, which is the most important thing of your life, then you're going to fall out the truth. All right, you're gonna bug out, and ultimately you're gonna be ashamed because this money is gonna be worth nothing soon, man. And even if you do get the chip, all right, the micro CHIP, which is the RFID, the Salakia, the MOTB, which is the micro CHIP, man. All right, even if you do get that, just to save your job, just so you could keep so-called prospering here in America. All right, guess what? Hey, that's gonna come to a halt, man. All right. What's it saying, Job, man? All right, when he's about to fill his belly, all right, hey, the Lord gonna judge him. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So even if you do, get the CHIP, all right, hey, what? You're still going to get judged. You're still going to be ashamed, and there's going to be a horrible judgment, horrifying plagues that's going to come upon you if you keep trusting in the system. All right, if you keep, not being satisfied with what the Lord gave you as your portion in this thing, man. And the Lord is going to judge you for not being satisfied with that, man. Because you want to go out your own way to, have the finer things in life, man. All right, nah, man. Hey, be satisfied with what the Lord gave you, man. Okay. Because like I mentioned, man. Hey, if you want the finer things in life, the Lord's going to horribly judge you, man. There's verse 9, 1 Timothy 6:9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So that is why we're not supposed to have the mindset of always getting that money, And no, that's not to say, quit your job or don't look for a job, man. Hell no, man. And we're supposed to have a job. All right, we're supposed to get money, but there's a difference between getting money, okay, and to take care of your needs, to pay bills. As the scriptures say, man, we are subject unto payments. Okay, so how are you supposed to pay? How are you supposed to pay your debts? All right, without having a job. Okay, so yeah, we're supposed to have a job, but the difference is that we're not, as scriptures say, use the world, don't abuse it. All right, I'll put it that way, man. I'll perfectly put it that way, man. Answer it, explain it through another scripture, man. All right, we are to use this world for its, benefits, so it can benefit us in its truth. All right, but we are not to use this world as to abuse it, So, and like I keep mentioning, man, we're not to have that mindset of, wanting the top finer things in life, man. Because it's gonna take away your mind from the Lord. Now, I do want to say, brothers have, so-called good jobs, so they can get better cars, a better living standard. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But when you try to go above your means, above the portion that the Lord has set upon you, that's when it's off, man. That's when you're, going off. Okay. That's when, you are, falling into temptations and snares, man. All right, because like we just read, the love of money is the root of all evil. So, hey, man. Hey, the scriptures say money is a defense. So, you just have to understand the difference between using money as a defense, using the world versus abusing the world, abusing the money, abusing, going after that money, man. That money mindset, man. All right. There's that difference, man. So, hey, don't get caught up in, seeing the rest of, these people live a so-called lavish life here in America. Okay. Don't be envious of that, man. Don't be envious that they got the newest, flashiest car, the nice big house, the so on and so forth, man. All right, don't be jealous of that, man. Don't be envious of that, man. Because what, the Lord's gonna take all that away soon, and He's gonna judge them for not, if they're an Israelite, if they're not going after the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, this is Psalms 37 and verse 1. It says, a psalm of David: fret not thyself because of evil doers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and will wither as the green herb. All right. So we're not supposed to be envious at these wicked ass people out here, man. And it just seems like the more wicked you are, the more better your life is. Over here in America, man. All right. The more wicked shit you do, the more you prosper in life. The more you get promoted at the job. The more things just seem to go your way. But it's designed like that, man. Especially here in America, it's designed for you to prosper and to live a so-called better life and have the finer things of life when you are wicked, man. Okay? So, hey, man, just understand that. Do not be envious of the wicked, because very soon they're going to be cut down like the grass, man. All right? They're going to fly away. They ain't going to be nothing. All right? And they're going to receive that horrifying, terrible plagues of judgments, man. Proverbs 24 and 19, it says, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. All right, and there's going to be a great reward, beautiful things of reward to who? The righteous. All right. Matter of fact, let's go to Psalms chapter 1. And I'm going to start at 1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. Now this is what? Speaking about the righteous, right? Verse 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For Yahweh knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Okay, so the Lord, what? It says what? The ungodly shall perish. All right, and it's not going to be easy, perish, a so-called just, lights out type of perish. Nah, man. Hey, the ungodly are going to suffer, man. All right. Hey, the Lord can slow down, and he will slow down time, making it seem like it's literally feels like what, forever. So that's how he's going to make time stretch when he has that judgment come down upon the wicked, because that's the mindset of the wicked. Like, oh, all right, fuck it. I'm going to receive judgments for being a wicked person. Fuck it. It's whatever. It's only going to last like 60 seconds, 5 minutes max. Nah, man. Hey, the Lord will have time stretch out, man. So he'll make that animal that mauls you to death last like forever. Or those missiles that hit you, that burn you, last forever. That sickness, that plague that comes upon you, last forever. All right, I'm only naming a very few ways to die, man. Or that hunger. Okay, he's gonna make you starve and make it seem like it's like there's no ending to it. So that's how harsh the Lord could get. That's how harsh the Lord is gonna get with the wicked, man. So you wicked ass people, man. I know that's how you think, man. I know that's in your mind that, oh, it'll be a quick judgment. No, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be a judgment that lasts what seems like forever. Because again, the Lord will stretch time. The Lord controls the elements, man, even time. Okay. Hey, what's that worldly saying? Time waits for no man. Well, guess what? Time waits for the Lord. All right. Hey, the Lord controls time, man. Okay. So, hey, man, just don't be envious about the wicked, man. Be grateful for what you got in His truth and what your lot is in His truth, man. All right. Be grateful for what you got in His truth, man. Appreciate what yahawashi gave you. Appreciate your spiritual gifts, as well as the physical part of, having those spiritual gifts, which is all the things that are needful for you on this side, so that you can exercise those spiritual gifts. Because one brother will have more than another brother. All right, but that brother that has more than the other brother, the Lord gave him that lot because he could handle it, man. All right, all brothers can't handle, having so and so money, having so and so cars and houses and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying, man? All right, so-called finer things in life, So whatever, your lot is, be satisfied with that, man. Matter of fact, that's in the law that you're not supposed to be, you're not supposed to envy, your neighbor's goods, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right. You're not supposed to envy his car, envy his big house, definitely not envy their woman, so on and so forth, whatever possessions that the next brother has. You're not supposed to envy that, man. All right. Be grateful for what the Lord gave you. You see that? So, hey, man, low waters is a edifying lesson. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well and taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to the brothers pushing His word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Kwame Sha'ala, and